Yo, this your boy YCMG Franko. And I'm in the Partments with Parlay. You did.
Hey, Parlay, meet me at the Partment.
Yo, you already know this your boy Parlay, live from the ATM Lounge. And we're in the apartment with Parlay. Meet me in the apartments. Listen, I love my city, ATL. Only thing I love more than Atlanta is the west side of Atlanta. Shout out to Bankhead, Long Live Swall, rest easy, Charlotte Low, rest easy, Buddy, a.k.a. We Fly. Listen, I do it for the city, man. You know, I like all the city. I like all the streets. I like everybody getting money. I like everybody who come from the environment. I like everybody who come from the dirt, who come from the mud, the gravel, the ground, wherever you come from, I like it. Especially when you done came through something, you done made it out of it. You know what I'm saying? You got something to talk about. You see what I'm saying? I do it for y'all, but I do it for my city. I start with the West first, but I do it for everything because I just feel like right now Atlanta is the culture. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a long time for the beginning, you know, it started in NY. So, you know, New York had it. You know what I'm saying? They ran with it. You know what I'm saying? West Coast came, they took a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Drake and them came, made way. You know what I'm saying? But when the South came, we got anything. It been here ever since. And I just feel like people don't really know Atlanta like that. People don't really know the difference between people from the east side and people who from the west side, people from the south side. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's even more diluted now because everybody really look and them they're really dressed the same already. And it's like this, not just in Atlanta, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I be in country towns and I see niggas look like they from Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? Because we got the internet. But it's a big difference. It's a difference in mentality. It's a difference in the way they think. You know what I'm saying? My next guest is somebody who different from the city and who put it down for East Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to welcome Franko to the show.
Man, dog. I'm chilling, man. Appreciate you having me.
Man, appreciate you being here, dog. Appreciate you being here, dog. I would tell you, when niggas like you hit me, it always put a smile on my face. I want to do this shit for niggas like y'all. You see what I'm saying? Niggas who I'm doing my shit. I just need somebody check give me a nigga check, put me on the fence a little bit. Nigga, let me stand up and wave a little bit and say, hey, here I am right here, bro, too. And a lot of time when people get platform, they don't really fuck with the streets. Nigga want to do all the celebrities. Nigga want to do, I don't give a damn. I can do Donald Trump, boy. I'm doing a nigga project, nigga. Come on, boy. What you got? Hey, yeah, come on, let's do this shit, man. So I appreciate you even reaching out, dog.
Man, for sure, man.
What I always like to do is I always like to start from the beginning. I feel like when somebody know who you are as a person, it make your music more relatable, make you more understandable. You know what I'm saying? So when people listening to you now, they know what to listen for. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like when you listen to somebody, it's like he's singing. Now you listen, I'm gonna see what he's saying like. You see what I'm saying? It kind of brings you into perspective. And I feel like when people know your story and who you are, it puts more on your music. You know what I'm saying? So let's start back to where you're from, where you grew up at.
I was originally born in Orlando, Florida. You know what I'm saying? I moved to Georgia, you know what I'm saying, when I was 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? I was raised here pretty much, so this is home. You know what I'm saying? This is my first memories of, you know what I'm saying, of being here. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you from the city.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, you was born down there.
Oh yeah. I was born down there, but I was definitely raised here. And shit, man, I grew up in the east side of Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Glenwood Ave, shout out to Glenwood Ave, man, Moreland, you know what I'm saying? Everybody over there, Boulder Crest, you know what I'm saying? Flat Show, man, I fought with the whole east side, like heavy, you know what I'm saying? I really be in the streets, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's been my journey, you know what I'm saying? They stood behind me, and that's been my journey, you know what I'm saying, to that point, so.
What school you went to over there?
Oh, I went in there.
Second
When I
out.
was in school, you know, I dropped out, so, you know what I'm saying, when I was in school.
What did you drop out of school for?
You know, just the street, man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You was at that crowd work.
you know, just a product of my environment, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know, what I was around, you know, back in the time, that was when it was the real Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Like, the east side was a little rough back in them days, you did.
Nah,
so,
for sure that.
You know, just fell victim of the streets, you know what I'm saying?
When would you say you had your first introduction to the streets? And by how old was you then?
My first introduction, like real talk, like really, really in the streets. You know, I had kind of like had brushes with them, like preteens and stuff like that, but like real heavy, like like closer to like adulthood, like 16, 17, and when I really jumped out the porch.
For real. What do you think played in your preteen childhood to kind of make you kind of wave that way and not go another way?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's all I knew. You know what I'm saying? You know, I come from, you know, I ain't gonna sit here and act like I got, you know, I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I come from a background of like drug dealers, hustlers. You know what I'm saying?
So it's in your blood.
You know what I'm saying? Like that it just who, you know what I'm saying? Like I get to real talk, bro. I can't even fuck majority of my family because I already know, you know, it's me being in the position I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm a target. You know what I'm saying? That's sad. That's just how deep that shit is in my blood. Yeah.
So boom, you been around this shit, been seeing this shit, already influenced, understanding what's going on around you. Tell me what was it that made you say, you know what, was it, I'm finna hustle first, I'm finna get out here, I'm finna I'm finna burglarize, I'm finna dough, I'm finna kick dough, I'm finna like, what was your, because 16, it ain't too much that young niggas doing, but a certain few things.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? For me, it was more so just skipping school, you know what I'm saying? Just hanging out with all the thugs. I wasn't really kicking no doors. I ain't no robber type nigga. Now I will sell or something, but you know what I'm saying?
So was the hustle.
That was my past, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, just like hanging with niggas who just like skipping school, you know, smoking weed.
Brown crowd.
You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Influence niggas from around the way,
You know, fucking out with females, shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
And then nigga got down, started saying, you know what? I'm tired of asking mama to buy me some shoes. I'm tired of asking for some hot wing money. I'm tired of asking for food. So then nigga like, but you know what? I'm finna make my own money.
Yeah, facts.
Boom. As you continue doing all this, what high school you went to?
Now.
You just said that then too then.
Yeah, for sure.
You just said now. Anybody went to school with you who we know of?
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, real talk, if you check my attendance and stuff like that, bro, I ain't really go to class. Like,
What grade you dropped out in?
I dropped out in the 9th grade.
9th grade. Oh, you didn't even make it to high school, nigga.
Yeah, pretty much a night, you know what I'm saying? Nutshell.
How was the people you were staying with, how they receiving it? Did they know you had stopped going to school?
I mean, nah, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I knew how to fake it till I make it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, eventually, you know what I'm saying, it got out, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, I had to make some tough decisions. But, you know what I'm saying, like, by the time I got, you know, a certain, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't that I couldn't, you know, I ain't gonna sit here and flare like I couldn't do the work. It's just school was boring and fuck to me. Like, I'm just gonna be real. Yeah. School ain't for everybody.
It ain't.
You know what I'm saying? And, like, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like, you know what I'm saying, that just wasn't the path. Like, I tried college this and third. That shit didn't work out. So, you know what I'm saying?
You tried it. You can say I tried, goddamn.
Yeah. When I did get my because I did go back and get my eventually did go back and
How
get
long
my
until you
GED.
go get your GED after that 9th grade?
I got my GED at 19.
19.
Yeah, at 19.
I'm saying it really too a few years later, right?
Yeah, for sure. So, you know, I went and did. I'm like, well, if I would have known that, you know what I'm saying, I would have did it a little bit earlier. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was, you know, really that hard, you know, take the test or whatever like that. So, you know, after that, man, I just, you know, I had a passion for basketball. I tried, you know, going to school, cause I could hoop back in the days. I tried.
You said, hold on. Hey, we from the city. When niggas say, I ain't hoop back in the day. I mean, I ain't really fucking with that shit no more now like that. You be hooping now still?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't played in a minute. You know, I did a little light workout a few weeks ago, you know, with the family, whatever like that. You know, I still got a little touch or something, but
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I got back into it, I probably could do a little something.
So, when did music come in the fold?
All right, so I've been dibbling with music since I was like 8, 9 years old. I started out like writing it, you know, just writing it like kind of like in like I come listen to the radio, you know, hear a beat and just write something, you know what I'm saying? Like just playing with it as a kid. I ain't really get a passion to it, you know, really fucking with it like that until like I got like 16 is when I would like really start perfecting like how to put rhymes together. This, then the third, you know what I'm saying? By the time I was 18, 19, you know, I had been influenced by like, you know, a lot of the culture, you know what I'm saying? I remember listening to like trap music back when I was, you know, back in the day. T.I., you know what I'm saying? You know, listening, you know, Fabo, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Franchise Boy, Lil Jon, like
The culture was here
You know,
then.
you know,
Yeah, the culture was
so
here.
man, Atlanta was a spot, man. I remember Freaknik, you know what I'm saying? You know, like,
The real free, yeah. Nah,
the
for real.
old, the real Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Back when Atlanta was really Atlanta,
Yeah.
they be popping, you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you could be
Like,
all outside and the police be right there. You smoking weed, ain't nobody saying that. Long as you ain't doing no
but
crazy
it was
shit.
just like one big ass, you know, just be for real, man. It was just one big ass party. That's just what the culture back then, you know what I'm saying? And man, I love that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do, you know what I'm saying? I do, you know, as I think about, you know, how that, man, I miss a lot of that shit, man. Cause, you know, a lot of that shit, you know what I'm saying? It was just shit, like, I remember that as a kid, like, you know, I'm legit. Like, I don't even think I was in high school yet when, like, the last show free.
96, 97.
I was young. Like, I shouldn't have been seeing half of the stuff I seen, but, you know, I just was out there like that, so. You know what I'm saying? But I, you know, I appreciate my journeys, you know what I'm saying? You know, and my travels in this, you know what I'm saying, in this music game.
For sure. No, for sure. What spark what was your the thing that was gravitating to you toward doing music? Because usually when people say I start playing with the music when I'm 8, 9 years old, it's usually some type of music background or influence. Other than just me just listening to music. Can you recall anything just my mama singing, I'm listening to the music, I'm just
Yeah, a lot of my relatives, they sing in like choir in church, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so music is already in your
yeah, it was already in, yeah, exactly.
Okay,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That came from the church background. And my mama sang, you know, I got aunts that sing, I got cousins that sing. Matter of fact, you know, Mr. Talkbox, he did 24K Magic with Bruno Mars. You know what I'm saying? That's my cousin.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Why you don't sing?
Oh no, I ain't. That was never for me.
So you ain't never had they never made you go to church and sing.
Nah, I mean I did a little bit. Like my mom made me do it like as a kid, like back in like you know in the choir and stuff like that.
You had to do it solo?
That one.
You had to do it solo?
Nah, I ain't have to do no solo.
Shh, you good, you lucky. When I would come up, you in the church, everybody got to do a solo. You in the choir, you got to sing a solo.
Nah, I happen to duck that part right there. For real.
Nah, for real. So when we playing with it, doing a regular, you know, freestyling, creativity in your mind, 16 you start taking it serious. What was it to make you say, I want to start taking it serious now?
It was just my passion. Like I've been passionate about music, you know, ever since I started learning how to write. So it just, for me, you know what I'm saying, I had to take breaks in the game, you know, to live life. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was younger, you know what I'm saying, I was doing too much to like really take music serious like that for real. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But now that, you know, I've, you know, gotten to where I'm at now, you know what I'm saying, I look at it from a different perspective, but I still got a love for it. Like it's like a passion, like a fire that just burn, like bro, I just really want it. You know what I'm saying? For real.
When you were 16, when you said I took it serious, did you start recording then? Or you speak of it I started really writing songs then?
Yeah, we was writing songs, you know what I'm saying? We used to record, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my homie, you know what I'm saying? Bitter Beats, man. We used to record in his closet. Mm-hmm. Like we had a light in there. He got a little bootleg, little mic. You know what I'm saying? We had that back from Fruity Loop, you know what I'm saying?
Run that Fruit Loop on their ass.
Yeah. And we were just, you know, knocking out records and stuff like that.
So your first time recording, you was 16 too?
Yeah, for sure.
Been in the studio. You remember your first song?
Yeah, it was called Sunny Days.
Sunny Days.
Yeah.
How you feel about it now? Because I really asked because a lot of niggas be like, man, goddamn old shit. How you feel about it? When the last time you listened to it?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know the crazy thing about it is, bro, that was so long ago, I don't even have a copy of it.
For real?
I never got a copy of it.
Wow.
Like, emails weren't real, like, heavy back then.
Just
so,
CDs.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, it wasn't like, if you had CDs, so, you know, I had a copy of the disc, but I don't bounce around so much, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that song I'm probably gonna never get found again.
Boom. So you started to do it, you started to take the music serious. Do you got a crew name? Because usually when you start out, nigga, I always got a little crew. What the crew name was?
We was called the Goodfellas.
The Goodfellas.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying, we always, you know what I'm saying, you know, identified, you know, it was the three of us, you know, like three amigos.
Yeah. That was too hard. So all y'all rapping, boom, y'all doing the music. So are y'all the group or y'all individuals?
We doing both, you know what I'm saying, we collaborate and then we were doing stuff individually. You know what I'm saying? But we were pretty much solo artists, but we'll come together and like do like a compilation or something like that.
How many compilations that y'all dropped? You think?
We only did we only did completed one, and truth be told, because of you know what I'm saying, situations, circumstances again, that was, we was you know we was just,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like we didn't get a chance to like fully finish the project, but we did record the song. Then something happened with computers and everything got lost, and that was the end of that. So everybody kind of moved on and ventured off, and you know what I'm saying, we just started doing like our own thing again.
No, for sure. Do you talk to them still?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like anybody that you know that I built a relationship in this music industry, man, I definitely still stay. We might not talk every day, but in some type of way we stay in contact with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like I always believed in building. You know, when it came to the building good relationships.
What's your favorite song you recorded? Give me 3. I know one is always hard because it's different. You got songs for different shit. Give me 3.
Of my own.
Yeah,
buddy?
so your own. Now, not just the one that's like, I did nigga like this, like the one you like, but
I mean, what if you talking about release or unreleased?
Don't matter.
All right, I got 3 songs. Definitely got 3 on unreleased. My top 3 right now unreleased. Yacht Club Music 2. 06 Franko. And doing numbers. That's a joint I did with. Shout out to my homeboy Blood Raw.
For sure, I fuck with Blood. That's my dog.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I fuck with Rothstein too, man. That's my guy.
I fuck with Ross. What about release songs? Give me 3 release songs.
I would definitely have to say my current single Up. Behind that would be Zoom remix, the one I got with Boosie Badass, and my original Zoom.
So you be out there and be moving around. How do you go about? And I'm asking for maybe artists who watching. You know what I'm saying? And who thinking like, damn, I ain't never heard of him, but he got something wrong. Boosie. Like, how do you go through the process of reaching out to artists to get features like that?
It just networking, being around the right people. Just rubbing elbows with them. You know, I mean, I just walked up to Raw, me and Raw just started chopping it up. And, you know, I told him, I said, hey, I want to work with you. Shot me a number, and we just chop it up, you know what I'm saying, here and there, you know, behind the scene, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, until we was able to correlate everything and put the feature together. So, we got in the studio, called the producer, like, on the site. He hit me up, told me he was in Atlanta. We hit the producer up. Shout out to Jack Brown. Went over to the Jack studio. Oh yeah, that's my partner, man. That's my engineer. I fucks with my brother the long way. Yeah. For sure. You know what I'm saying? That's where I've been recording my whole album over there. So shout out to Jack. He came over to the studio. Producer made the beat on the spot. Boom, put it together.
Nah, that's wild. That's big. Who is there any other artists that you got features from?
I got featured with just as a knowledge, you know what I'm saying, J. Raw, Boosie, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Tone Atlanta, you know what I'm saying. He's also an independent artist. He do a lot of my vocal work for me, man. I appreciate that guy, man, because man, that dude can sing for real. So and you know what I'm saying, shout out to Martin Luther King for being on the album as well. So
what do you think your favorite part of the process? Is it creating the song, recording it? Is it listening to the song afterwards and your homies listen to the song? Is it performing it? Is it doing the video? Is it creating the video? Like, what's your favorite part of the process?
I think my favorite part of the process is like the creativity part. It's like knowing like what I want to do in my mind, you know what I'm saying, and like being able to sit down with the producer and tell him my vision, and you know, sit down with the engineer and we put this thing together, you know what I'm saying, and like bring it to life. Yeah,
no, that's always a special part. You shoot like videos?
Nah, I'm not really visual on the video part, and that's something that I'm trying to get better with as an artist. I ain't gonna lie, like, man, I be on the move all the time, so like I gotta definitely fit that into my schedule, but it's something that I'm finna be more of soon.
Not for sure that. You got something you working on now? You got a project you about to drop or something?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm about to get ready to drop my up-and-coming project, Chronicles of Franko 2. It's the second installment of my first album, Chronicles of Franko 1, that's currently out on all platforms. And we getting ready to push that. I got a single out now.
This nigga seasoned. And they say, all platform here, you better drop that bitch and that's your buff my dog, man. And you talking about, nah, for real, though. Nah, you better.
Yeah, on all platforms. So, you know what I'm saying? You can check me out. Like I say, I got a single out now called Up. It's spinning on several radio stations. Shout out to all the DJs out there spinning it from Columbus to Valdosta to, you know, Albany, South Carolina, North Carolina, you know what I'm saying, the cities in Florida. So everybody out there spinning the record right now, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what, you know what I'm saying, we trying to really put, you know what I'm saying, a big push behind this record.
No, that's what's up. How did you get your name, Franko?
Franko derived from my, you know what I'm saying, from my government name.
Had to put a little twist on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Put a little twist on it. Nah, for real. It's a lot of did you, when coming up with your name, did you just say, this is what I'm going without the muscle, or was you trying to say, like, what I'm going to call myself?
You want to know what I went by several different names. You
What's
know
your
what
first
I'm saying?
name was?
I started off Boss Dog.
All right.
And then I went to John Dillinger.
How many years? Okay. Boss Dog, how many years before you did that?
John Dillinger.
John Dillinger.
I started out Boss Dog like as a kid. I didn't move to Dillinger until mid-20s.
Why Boss Dog?
I got it from the movie.
Yeah, it would be a movie and shit.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? With Omar Epps and Church. I can't think of the name, but some tip of my tongue too. Anyway, where they were locked up, this and the third, and that old boy went by Boss Dog. So that's how I got that name.
Yeah. Now what make you switch to John Dillinger?
Dillinger, you know what I'm saying? I was like watching, I love gangster movies, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't see everything, so
I can tell you when you said we were good fellas.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I got Dillinger from the movie about the real John Dillinger. You know what I'm saying? That they came out with I think it's on tip of my tongue. Yeah, with Johnny Depp. Yeah, from that movie right there. So, you know, I was doing a lot of research on him. And, you know, I was just, like, looking up his past and what he did and this and the third. So I just took on the name. I'm like, you know, I can build a persona around, you know what I'm saying, who he was as a person.
Yeah. And music.
So.
Do you think artists put a lot of thought into stuff like that now? Or they just like, nah, I'm going to just go with this. I'm going to just do this right there.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? I can't really speak for the next man. I can only speak for myself. I know, you know what I'm saying, as far as my instance, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was until, you know, I came up with, you know, when I guess I wisened up and realized there was a lot of that people with that same name.
Daz Dillinger.
You know, it make me identify myself as different from everybody else.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I could have been any one of the other thousands of John Dillingers out there. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, let me switch this up. Let me find something unique, something that's me, something that I can brand that nobody else stamped. Mm-hmm. And then I came up with Franko. But it was more Franko again. It's more Frankos out there. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna, you know? And there was another dude, you know, that was like, you know, was building up a good, and he's overseas artist that's building up a name just off that Franko. So I'm like, all right, you know, we getting close, but we gotta switch it up. So, you know, I always brand, you know what I'm saying, my label YCMG, which stands for Yacht Club Music Group. So I'm like, let me put the YCMG in front of it, and then there you go, YCMG Franko. I Googled it, it came up, results search not found. I said, damn, there it is.
Boom, stamp this shit right there. Why yacht music?
Man, I love water. You know what I'm saying? I love being by it. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Florida.
Boy, I was just finna say that shit. Oh yeah, you might be from Atlanta, nigga, but you was born in Florida, bro. So water on
I
you.
mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit, you know, and like, you know, I ain't never go back and visit family. You know what I'm saying? Because I do got a lot of family down there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody down there in Orlando. So, you know, I was able to go back down family reunions and stuff like that, and like, you know, visit people and stuff like that. So we was able to go to the beach and stuff like that. So I just fell in love with water, and I like boats and stuff like that. So, you know, I just like, you know, yachts, you know what I'm saying? That's the vision. For sure. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you can brand. It's something that everybody can get on board with. You know, when you think about branding, you know, something that, you know, not only we can get on board with, but other, you know, other colors can too. So.
For sure that. Brought that rising, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, for sure, man. Appreciate it. Tell everybody where they can follow you at.
You can follow me everywhere. All social media platforms. YCMG Franko, everywhere. Google search
YouTube.
bar, everything. YCMG Franko.
No, for sure. Any shout outs you want to do before we get up out of here?
Man, shout out to my team. Shout out to my, you know what I'm saying, to my, you know, content, you know what I'm saying, man. E.I. Spielberg, shout out to Jack. You know what I'm saying? You already know, bro. We about to lock back in, finish up the album. Shout out to everybody who was on the album. Shout out to Blood Raw. Shout out to all the DJs out there, Double O Key, DJ Stone, DJ Tremaine, you know what I'm saying, DJ P Money, all the DJs out there spinning the record, got it going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my family. You know what I'm saying? My kids, love y'all. Y'all inspire me. You know what I'm saying? Keep, you know what I'm saying, doing this music thing you did. And shout out to all my fans out there, all those who really rocking with me and been rocking me from day one. You did. Love.
And you already know, man. Your boy Franko, man. Appreciate you for tapping in with me, dog.
Yeah,
It's your boy Parlay live from the ATM Lounge. And we're in the Partment with Parlay. Meet me in the Partments.